This exchange features Senator John Kennedy questioning a Justice Department official referred to here as General during a Senate hearing. The discussion focuses on diversity, equity, and inclusion, often abbreviated as DEI policies, particularly how they are being applied in universities. If you value clear explanations of complex hearings like this, make sure to subscribe to regular breakdowns of congressional moments that matter.
General, you believe in diversity, don't you?
I do, sir, yes.
Yeah. And if I defined equity as a state of fairness and impartiality, you believe in equity, don't you?
Well, equity is a proxy for discrimination, unfortunately. In these
I know,
policies,
but I'm not talking about the proxy. If I define it as a state of fairness and impartiality.
Those are very important virtues, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I certainly agree with equity. And I watched it through your confirmation here. You strike me as an inclusive person as opposed to exclusive. You seem to like people.
I like to think so, sir.
So you believe in diversity, equity, inclusion, as most normal people understand those terms. But that's not what we're talking about here, is it?
And no, it isn't.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion, as many institutions and people in America like to use it, we're talking about quotas, aren't they?
Yes, unfortunately, quotas have become the proxy for that vaunted slogan.
So when someone says diversity, equity, inclusion, we're talking about quotas. Let's be honest.
Quotas and discrimination.
Do you think, let's just take race. You can discriminate on any number of things, and shouldn't discriminate on any of them, not an illegitimate characteristic, but let's just take race. Do you think race should be used to harm a person?
It's illegal to use race either to affirmatively try to help or discriminate against an individual.
It's wrong to use race to harm somebody.
Yes, sir.
It's wrong to harm somebody because of their race.
It's illegal and un-American.
Yeah, it's okay to harm them legally and appropriately because they're an a-hole, but not because of their race, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, it's also wrong and illegal to help somebody because of their race.
That is correct.
I mean, that's illegal, right?
Under our Supreme Court precedents and our laws, that is correct.
Okay. But we still have institutions, even after the Supreme Court's opinion, we still have institutions in America, some in government, certainly some in the private sector. I'm thinking of some of our universities who insist on implementing quotas. And that's what you're going after, as I understand.
I'm aggressively seeking to end those quotas. They're illegal and un-American.
Okay. And that's really what we're talking about, is quotas. And the American people don't support quotas. They just don't. I think most Americans don't think about race as much as people in Washington, D.C. do. The American people they understand that souls don't have a color. They believe that to a bear, all of us taste the same, like chicken. So this obsession now with diversity, equity, and inclusion, it's not really, it's a pretty phrase, but it's not diversity. Who's against diversity? That's like being against golden retrievers. Who's against equity? Who's against inclusion? So they pretty it up, but they're really talking about quotas. And it's illegal. And it's immoral. And it's un-American. And it exists. And I'm watching it happen in our universities. Harvard, I wish it weren't the case. Incredible university, really bright people, but it's clear they believe in diversity and equity and inclusion and the right to hurt Jewish people. What did we come to? Any closing comments? I said too much.
No, Senator, I agree with you, and I will say that the whole of this government is dedicated towards providing equal opportunity for all Americans. And anti-Semitism on our campuses is a shocking problem, but we've actually made great progress just in these first 100 days on that front. So thank you for your attention to these issues.
General, don't let the bastards get you down, okay?
For more insights into how senators frame these debates and what is really behind the language they use, subscribe and stay informed. Kennedy presses the witness to affirm that using race, whether to harm or to help, is illegal. The official agrees, referencing Supreme Court precedent. Kennedy injects humor. It is okay to harm them because they are an a-hole, to underscore that race should never be a factor in treatment, positive or negative. This reflects a broader conservative legal philosophy. The government should be colorblind, treating individuals strictly as individuals rather than members of racial groups. Critics argue this approach ignores systemic inequalities. Supporters say it ensures fairness under the law. We break down legal arguments like these and what they mean for policy every week. Subscribe so you do not miss the bigger picture behind these viral moments. Kennedy specifically calls out elite universities, accusing them of embracing DEI while tolerating or enabling discrimination, particularly against Jewish students. This is framed in light of rising antisemitism on U.S. campuses and ongoing congressional investigations into elite schools' handling of such incidents. This part of the exchange taps into a real controversy. Recent congressional hearings have grilled university presidents over their handling of anti-Semitic incidents. Kennedy's comments link those hearings to broader concerns about DEI's unintended consequences. If you want detailed, fact-based coverage of how culture wars are playing out in higher education and what lawmakers are doing about it, hit subscribe and follow along. Kennedy concludes by encouraging the witness to stay firm. Do not let the bastards get you. A folksy sign-off that has become part of his political style. The witness responds by emphasizing progress against campus antisemitism and reiterating the government's commitment to equal opportunity. This hearing encapsulates how DEI affirmative action and campus culture have become flashpoints in national politics. The debate is no longer just about university admissions. It is about the country's broader definition of fairness and equality. For ongoing coverage of these pivotal cultural and legal battles, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss future breakdowns.